If you'd prefer an extended Squid Farm tutorial that delves into the mechanics of how this all works, as well as rate tests and theory, then click the link in the iCards above or the link down in the description below. If you just want a quick how to build a Squid Farm tutorial, then continue to watch. Okay, now we're going to look at how we build this thing, and just remember, if you're going to build this and you want the rates to be as good as ours, basically getting as many as possible, you need to make sure you build it above an area of ocean that has never ever been loaded. And I don't mean go to an area of ocean that you've been in before and then come up and then start building, because things will have spawned in there and they will stay spawned. You need to go to a brand new area of your world that you've never explored before. We built the platform at y equals 150, giving us a safe area below that we could fall into a little bit and activate our elytra so that we didn't fall into the danger zone and load anything in the water. If we drop down below y equals 115, we run the risk of things loading up in the sea. Just bear in mind, while you are close to this thing, you will get fish spawning in there, which will give you a lot of fish and a lot of bones. If you AFK it properly, you should just get pretty much squid and the odd bit of fish from the dolphins. Now, if you want to find an area of your world that you've never explored before, there is a way to do that if you have access to a world download. Now, on the PC, there are two apps that we can choose from that will do this job for us. There is the Universal Minecraft Editor, or there is MCC Tool Chest. As you move the map around, you start getting areas like this, which has got big white gaps in it. Those are areas that have never been explored. It doesn't matter how big you make this. You can make this as big as you want, but if you do it too big, you're going to be out of the area where things will spawn. Okay, so I built a 9x9 block platform, which is just over a quarter of a chunk in size, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take out the middle row of blocks and I'm going to put redstone blocks in there. These are going to be for our powered rails, and I'm just literally going to snake this minecart track around like this until we've covered the entire thing. Now, the way we've chosen to do it is that when we get to the other end, we just put another rail down like that and a redstone block in front of it to make the minecart then go back again. But you could do it as a loop. You could have it going all the way round and then back to the beginning again. It really doesn't matter, as long as your minecart does the full circuit and then comes back again within 5 minutes. If it takes longer than 5 minutes to do the circuit, you're going to lose drops because they're going to despawn. Once you've got that, then basically just put your magma blocks above all of that track to cover up the entire area. Now, we're going to do the glass 2 blocks high, and we're going to just have one layer of water, and the reason we're doing the glass 2 blocks high is just so things don't jump out. I don't think they will be able to jump out because they'll be spawning on the magma blocks and getting sucked down, but just in case, we do not want things falling out of this and ended up in the water down there, because they will never despawn. Some of the fish actually ends up outside of this and on the floor down here. That's because they will sometimes spawn right on the edge of the magma blocks and glitch through the glass. So in order to prevent that, what we need to do is put even more magma blocks around and another wall round, just to stop them being able to fall down and go into the ocean, or like we did over there, put a safety platform underneath that they can fall onto and die. But this is probably the cheaper and the easier way to do it. Now, you don't have to use glass here. We use glass just so we can see through it. You can see what's going on with the farm. You can use any type of block you want. Now what we need to do is add the water in, and it's very difficult to do this with buckets, because normally you can create an infinite water source in the middle like that, pick it up and then move that across. But because we're on magma blocks and they are technically now bubble columns, we can't do that. So the easiest way to do that is to get some ice, put ice along the center line like that, and then break it. Okay, so now we have an area that fish and squid can spawn in, and as you can already see, we have got fish spawning in there, which is absolutely amazing. They're going to start dying. Now what we need to do is the hopper minecart unloader. So we'll get our end of our track, which is over here. We'll bring it out a few blocks just so that it's not going to interfere with that glass there, and we're going to build our hopper minecart unloader, which is quite easy-ish, maybe. We're going to start with the chest here. We're going to put a hopper into the back of that, and then we're going to do 2 more hoppers like that. We're going to put a detector rail on that one. We're going to put a powered rail on that one and a normal rail in the middle. Then next to this detector rail on this side, we're going to have 2 blocks like that, and then we want another block down at the bottom there next to that hopper there. We're going to put a piece of redstone dust there, and we're going to put a repeater there like that. Next, we're going to put another block in front of that hopper there. We're going to put a comparator in front of it like that, and then we are going to put a block in front of that. In front of this repeater, we're going to put a block there and a block in front of it there, and put some redstone dust on it. Now we're going to put a torch there, a block there, a repeater there, and then a block there like that. And that's pretty much done. Now I'm going to put some slabs on the top of those blocks just to stop it being spawnable, and I believe that is the hopper minecart unloader completely done. So what we can do is we can pop our hopper minecart on there. That's going to go underneath there. It's going to pick up any of the blocks that it's got, and when it comes back it should stop, and it should then unload all of the items from there. I have made a little bit of a mistake with this minecart track here. I had a redstone block there. Hopper minecarts won't bounce back off that, so what we need to do is put a solid block there and the redstone block next to it like that. That will work now. And now you can see the hopper minecart will bounce back and it will start coming back again. Now all we've got to do is work out where we want our AFK platform to be, which is just basically a case of going up here until fish stop spawning but squid carry on spawning. So we're still a bit close here. I'd say we probably want to go up to around about 198. If you measure 30 blocks away from the magma blocks, not the water, that is an ideal place to AFK above the farm. That will allow squid and dolphins to spawn, but no fish will spawn at that distance. I just want to take a second in the video now just to say that if you're not already subscribed to my channel and you're enjoying this sort of content, then please do come along. My channel is youtube.com/FroxyNoTail. Hit the subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, and also check out my other tutorials. I have done tutorials on all sorts of things, including iron farms, concrete farms, how to make smooth stone. We've done witch farms, guardian farms, you name it. I've pretty much done it. So yeah, make sure you come along, and don't forget to drop a like on this video too. 1,200 ink sacs in 1 hour on the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft. Right, on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do please leave a like. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you, bye!